Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I just wanted to talk about something that I have noticed more and more when I read manga on the official Viz app. Because I remember the first time I started watching anime or manga, the community was a nice place. And I feel like they have not developed in a good way. And this is why this video is also titled The Problems in the Manga and Anime Community. I just think when I started everything, everyone was positive about this series. They were excited for the new episodes, and everything that got introduced was like they were excited. They wanted to see more. They want to learn more about characters. And now when I see a new series start, like what was the name, Dorororo or Earthchild or all these other series that were ongoing on the Viz app, well, what happened to them? Basically, since chapter 3 or maybe already from the first chapter onward, some people said like, oh yeah, this is not going to last long, oh yeah, this is going to get axed. And when the people actually noticed that the series was coming to an end, they all were just going to continue to say like, oh yeah, this got axed, it was so bad, it was only a matter of time until the end. Why can people not just let other people enjoy a series? Why does it always need to be about, oh yeah, this got axed and this got axed? I don't even like the word axed or like getting hit by the axe. Some of you might not even know what it means, but as maybe from the context from what I've talked about, getting axed basically means that a series gets discontinued before it reaches the conclusion on its own, before the author manages to finish the series on its own. Even a series like, I think, Bleach got axed or like got finished before the author actually wanted it to finish, because as we all know, the final arc of Bleach, well, it felt kind of rushed, and there have been a few problems here and there. And maybe One Piece is getting the same problem right now, because I feel like One Piece in the end of Wano, it was a bit rushed. I've heard that for One Piece it was the case because it wanted to advertise One Piece Film Red, but I think it's kind of stupid if that Oda actually changed the pacing for the manga, which is the main focus of everybody, for a non-canon movie that isn't even out everywhere in the world yet. But One Piece is one matter. One Piece doesn't suffer under the people that everybody is under, like the comment section from Viz or the official Manga Plus app or something, and just write, oh yeah, One Piece is getting axed, be grateful it's went on for this long. I don't know, I want just to enjoy a series. I want positive comments. If you don't like a series, then don't read it. I feel like people nowadays are just like, they want to spread hate and negative emotions. They are not here to just enjoy the medium anymore. And that problem came because manga and anime became a mainstream media. Everybody started watching it or something else. When I went to school, I didn't talk about watching anime or manga that openly because I felt like I would get weird looks, or some people wouldn't treat me as nice because I watched this weird Japanese cartoon stuff. So nowadays everybody watches it or reads it. It's so weird how everything changed, and I think, I don't know if I can say I liked it better before, but at least for the manga community it was really, really much more enjoyable when not under every chapter somebody said, yeah, this show is just about to end and this show sucks so hard and there's nothing they can do about it to make it better. Like, I would love, you can tell me in the comments down below if you want me to do this, because I kind of would enjoy talking about different series that are like get released in Manga Plus from not every week, but when a new chapter comes out in Manga Plus, I don't want to talk about everything, even though I enjoy reading stuff like Undead Unluck or Marshall or PPPPPP or all these other things. Even Super Smartphone, I think his name, is quite enjoyable. But I don't want to talk about everything here. I did a few of these videos already, like introducing you to a new series that just started. So I might do more of these things about a series that just started, or just an overall introduction video to one of the series that I enjoy reading. Because when I look on the manga side right now, there are 2 new series, I think. There are Tokyo Demon Bride Story, which has 1 chapter alone, and then there's also one called, what's the name? Ghostbuster Osamu, which has 3 chapters at the moment. So there are 2 new series already, and I can tell you, I'm now live going into the comment section of Ghostbuster Osamu's 3rd chapter to see if people are already shit talking this thing and asking for it to stop. Because I expect people to do this on. Oh, I edited this. Well, okay, let's see it. Most of the. Okay. Because it's completely no. Oh no, there are negative comments already. Some people say like, I swear it gets good, guys, after 100 chapters. Yeah, I just I don't know, it's super weird, and I think like you just enjoy a series. This series only has 3 chapters, and people are already mocking it and saying like it's bad or something. Why don't you just give it a chance to get started? I think it's also a problem from Manga Plus or Shueisha and these other like not development, like these publishers, because they obviously want big series. They want popular series that can go on for years, decades maybe even, so that they can cash money out of it. They want to get a cash cow, because if One Piece ends, technically there needs to be a new One Piece, something that takes the place of One Piece, even though I don't think it's so possible at the moment to just get a replacement for One Piece. But that's something we can look at once One Piece is actually over. But for now, I just want to say, don't trash talk anime or manga if you've only seen like the first 2 episodes or 2 chapters. Or I know people give anime often like the rule of I watch only 3 episodes and then I can judge it, but you can't really judge it. There are plot twists here and there that can change your opinion completely, even in the next to last episode. The penultimate episode can change a lot of things how you view it. Like Cautious Hero. Did you guys watch Cautious Hero or read it? When I watched the anime, I was thinking, oh yeah, Cautious Hero is funny and it's not too serious. It's like this OP isekai protagonist. But then the penultimate episode hit, or one of the last few episodes, and I was like, holy shit, this changed everything. This is so much darker now and so much better. You can't judge a series if you haven't finished it or haven't given it enough chances. So I would love for Shueisha and the other big companies to give every series, well, if I was the publisher, if I had enough money to give these people room to publish their stories, I would just finance them enough to finish the stories no matter what. Even though there would be minus in like the money and everything else, but I just want to see stories get finished. Nowadays, it's so sad that many stories don't even get to a conclusion because they just get X'd, and they won't ever see these nice conclusions because they don't even get the opportunity to do that. If Shueisha or the other big manga companies don't have the chance to allow other people to like publish infinitely until they are actually finished or want to finish their own story, just give them like at least 20 chapters, which are like 3 volumes. No, let's say 50 chapters. If a series isn't that popular after 50 chapters, the people can like go. 50 chapters is enough. If you haven't grabbed my attention after 50 chapters, I feel like there is something wrong with the concept. So if I was a publisher and gave people the opportunity to publish their mangas on my side, I would say, yo, you have this contract for at least 50 chapters. Try to wrap your story up at 50 chapters, but if it gets really popular, prepare yourself that we might give you like an extended time for 50 more chapters, or an like a contract saying like you can write until you are finished. I just want to give, because 10 chapters, some like, let me look up. There was one story called Red Hood. And Red Hood had potential, but it went the wrong path, because one of the first stories was like the first story arcs was it going into like a training arc, and like this story arc of getting through an exam or something. This was just not, it's exams are never that interesting. So this story only lasted 18 chapters, and 18 chapters, well, I feel like 18 chapters could be anything between 2 volumes and 3 volumes. let me see if this one even has like physical volumes or is just like in just okay, it's 3 volumes. It's 3 volumes with 6 chapters each. And 3 volumes? I know many stories that only have 3 volumes, but it's not fair. How can you establish yourself and get everything done in 3 volumes? Let me pause everything here and check out where One Piece was at the 3 volumes mark. And I can ask you if you enjoyed One Piece at that point. Okay, type in a comment if you know where One Piece was at the end of volume 3. I'm going to give you 5 seconds here to maybe pause the video or type in the comments if you actually guessed correctly. Because in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm going to reveal to you that One Piece at the 3 volume mark was at the end of the Orange Town arc or like at the beginning of the Syrup Village arc. And now tell me, I don't think One Piece would last. If One Piece would start in today's Shueisha, in today's Viz magazine or Shonen Jump or something, One Piece would get axed. One Piece wouldn't continue. People often say, oh yeah, One Piece gets good at like Arlong Park. And I have to agree. Because I enjoyed One Piece even in the early chapters. But the first point where people said that One Piece was really good was the Arlong Park scene where Luffy rescued Nami and made sure that Arlong would suffer, would just get defeated. But that was at volume 11. And not many animes or manga get to 95 chapters nowadays. That's like, if you get to 95 chapters, you already succeeded. But then, even still, if you're in 95 chapters, there is the danger of you getting axed. So, One Piece for sure wouldn't make it nowadays. One Piece would die. If One Piece started today, I tell you, it would not last. The same for many of the big 3 series. But because I'm mainly a One Piece channel, this is the best like point to talk about. If today, I could see people saying like, yeah, oh yeah, this buggy character is annoying, the fight is not really interesting and everything, and One Piece would be over. One Piece would be over. And this is why I tell you, at least give every show 50 chapters. 50 chapters is a good point to see if it actually achieves something or not. 50 chapters in One Piece would be in the middle of the Baratie arc, and I think in the middle of the Baratie arc, yeah, you can see if One Piece is going to last or not in the middle of Baratie. But what do you think? Do you think the manga community got way more negative since it actually, like, you first ventured into the world of anime or manga? Or do you think it was better? It's better now. What part of the anime community do you hate or do you love? Tell me in the comments down below. All I can say is, I think I'm going to do videos about these new series that I just discovered on the Viz app, and maybe I'm also going to do a video here and there about some webtoons that I'm reading. Because there are a few really good webtoons, and I think webtoons are going to start to like fight against the manga industry. Webtoons are getting better and better, getting more attention, and I want to jump on the bandwagon because I love many of these webtoons, and if you haven't heard about some of them, I can tell you a few good stories in there. But that's it for today, and we're going to see each other again in the next video. All that's left for me to say is stay happy, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay cultured. We are going to see each other on Monday, I would assume. And until then, that's all from me, Pyro Prima, and we will see each other in the next video. Until then, bye!